Imagine walking into a room full of strangers. Everyone is silently judging, scanning, calculating, but not consciously. Their eyes, their brains, their intuition are working faster than thought. They're asking questions you can't hear. Is this person competent? Can I trust them? Are they someone worth my time? Before you speak a single word, before you even smile or shake a hand, judgments are already being made. And here's the astonishing part. Most of those judgments are based on one thing: appearance. This is the halo effect in action, the subconscious phenomenon, where a single positive trait like being well-dressed, attractive, or poised casts a halo over all other perceptions. People assume competence, intelligence, trustworthiness, and authority based on how you look and carry yourself. Science backs it up. Researchers have conducted dozens of experiments showing that physically attractive people are perceived as smarter, kinder, and more capable, even if there's no evidence to support it. In one study, students rated photographs of people in different outfits. Those dressed slightly better than the environment standard were instantly judged as more competent, confident, and intelligent. Their clothes, posture, and grooming created a halo that shaped perception. Now here's the critical insight. The halo effect isn't superficial fluff. It's your psychological leverage. When your appearance signals competence, your words are received more positively, your ideas gain weight, and your influence increases. It's why CEOs dress sharply, why politicians refine their image, why actors on screen can convince audiences with a single glance. Let's step into a story. Imagine Emma, a mid-level manager, walking into a high-stakes meeting. She's nervous, but she chooses her outfit carefully: a tailored blazer, crisp shirt, polished shoes. Her posture is upright, her shoulders relaxed, and her gaze steady. As she enters, heads turn subtly. Colleagues nod, welcoming smiles appear. She hasn't spoken a word, but already the room perceives confidence and competence. When she presents her idea moments later, her words carry authority, not just because of content, but because the halo surrounding her image primes people to trust her. And this effect scales across daily life: a student giving a class presentation, a salesperson meeting a client, a job applicant walking into an interview. The first impression isn't just what they hear, it's what they see, process, and unconsciously interpret. That subtle polish, small adjustments in posture, grooming, and attire all send signals that shape outcomes. Here's the key trick. Dress slightly better than the environment standard. You don't need a designer wardrobe or expensive accessories. You just need subtle cues of competence and care. Clean, neat, well-fitted clothing. Shoes that are appropriate and polished. A posture that conveys presence, not slouch or tension. Your appearance becomes a silent argument for credibility. But the halo effect goes beyond clothing. Body language matters. Open, upright postures signal confidence. Controlled gestures communicate poise. Smooth movements convey calmness and authority. Even a small adjustment, like standing with shoulders back and feet planted, changes the way your brain feels internally and how others perceive you externally. Facial expressions amplify the effect. A relaxed, calm expression with intentional eye contact communicates intelligence and composure. Micro-expressions, the subtle twitch of a smile, a slight raising of the eyebrows, reinforce warmth and trustworthiness. Your face becomes a canvas that broadcasts competence without a single word. And here's where it gets profound. Your appearance shapes self-perception too. When you dress well, hold yourself confidently, and present intentionally, your brain mirrors that confidence. Studies show that posture and clothing don't just influence others, they influence your own mindset. You feel more capable, more alert, more intelligent. The halo effect is a two-way street. It convinces others and convinces you. Let's apply this practically. Tomorrow, before an important meeting, presentation, or social interaction, take a moment to refine your appearance. not extravagantly, just slightly above average for the environment. Smooth your hair, straighten your posture, adjust your outfit. Notice how your internal confidence shifts. Notice how people respond differently. The halo is silent but powerful. Here's a deeper psychological layer. The halo effect can also shape first impressions in digital environments. Profile pictures, online meetings, and even social media presence activate the same subconscious judgments. A clean, composed profile photo, subtle background, and confident posture in video calls can prime people to perceive competence, warmth, and intelligence before a single word is exchanged. But the true mastery comes when you combine the halo effect with active engagement. The halo draws attention, but your words and actions solidify credibility. Start with appearance and presence to create positive bias, then reinforce it with substance, knowledge, and empathy. People are wired to fill in gaps. If the halo is positive, they assume the rest aligns. And here's the practical hack. Dress slightly above the environment standard. Subtle upgrades are more effective than extravagant displays. Stand tall, shoulders back, feet grounded, your body broadcasts authority. Control gestures and facial expressions. Calm, deliberate movement creates perception of intelligence. Maintain eye contact and a relaxed demeanor. People judge confidence and capability instantly. Apply consistently from meetings to social interactions to digital presence. Let's illustrate one final scenario. A job interview. Two candidates sit before the panel. Candidate A is casually dressed, posture slouched, fidgeting. Candidate B is neat, slightly elevated attire, relaxed but confident posture, subtle smile, steady gaze. Without saying a word, the panel's perception tilts. When candidate B begins to speak, their words are taken seriously, weighed more heavily. The halo effect silently amplifies competence, likability, and authority. Tomorrow, step into one interaction, work, school, social, and consciously apply the halo effect. Adjust your clothing, posture, and micro-expressions. Observe how people respond differently. Notice the invisible shift in influence. Reflect. The mind fills in the gaps when you present yourself intentionally. Because the truth is simple yet profound. When you master appearance and presence, people fill in the rest of the story for you. You don't have to speak to prove intelligence. Your body, grooming, and energy speak first. Words amplify, but the halo already primes the mind to listen, respect, and trust. Master the halo, and you're no longer just participating in a room, you're shaping perception, influence, and connection from the very first glance.